All right, here we are. We're in the gym. And no, we're not doing workout videos. You want to see that? Check me out on Instagram, Corporals Corner on Instagram. But for those who have not seen my gym, check it out. And that right there is the result of years and years and years and years of getting a piece of equipment here and there in yard sales and thrift stores and Amazon. Believe it or not, go to a junkyard, you can find weights there, Olympic weights for like 25 to 50 cents per pound versus like $2 or $3, $4 a pound. So something to think about. Does it get the job done? Yes. Is it at all even equal to going to an actual gym? Hell no. But you can get all the basic needs met, and it's right here in my garage. So now today's video, it's different for the reason of I just got well, and the main reason I'll get to, which is actually the second thing I want to talk about, I'm going to be filming for a TV show next week, and we'll talk about that. So let's talk about the first order of business, survival classes. March, April, and May of this year, we're going to be in Chesapeake, Ohio. Myself, E.J. Snyder from Dual Survival, most importantly, Naked and Afraid. He's also a recently published author. You're going to have him there teaching classes with me, along with Jake Trent from Buckeye Bushcraft. He owns the actual school in Chesapeake, Ohio that's going to host these events. And Kenny Dietrich, who owns Ugly Tent, the actual surplus store, the website, and he's going to be there teaching as well. All four of us will be at all four classes, teaching round robin classes, meaning groups of no more than 10 each, so that way we have one-on-one time with you. We're going to keep you from 1 to 2 hours and then rotate to the next instructor. That way we're going to cover all these topics over a 2.5 day period. At the final day, you're going to have a short test of what you've learned. And here's the test. Either you know it or you don't. You wanted to learn it or you didn't. And then it's your responsibility to take that information home and practice it, because practice will make you better. It is a low-key, low-impact class, meaning anyone from the age of, say, 10, 11, 12 years old, all the way up to people in their 70s and 80s can actually go out and learn this material. It's not a beat down in the woods. It's not a boot camp. It's not, let me take you out and the day ends at 4 a.m. and we're wheeling and dealing and just keep on beating you and beating you and beating you and drilling it into you. Once you got it, we move on. That way it's your responsibility to go home and practice it once again. So it's, again, low-key, low-impact. We're going to teach the curriculum. We're all going to adhere to the curriculum. And once we're done for the day, you're done. And then we move on to the next day. Each day builds on the next. So once again, those that have been looking forward to training with me, go to uglytent.com. That link will be in my video description box. Click on it, and I'll see you there. Now, the second thing we talk about, filming. Those that have been on the fence with Survival Mastery or have been waiting for me to appear on the website, guess what? Monday, so basically when you watch this video, the next day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I will be filming in Chesapeake, Ohio with Survival Mastery. Jake Trent is going to lend us one of his many properties, and we're going to go there and we're going to do some damage. And we're going to cover a lot of material, and we're going to spend 10 to 12 hours a day. And we're going to give this a TV show quality, a actual movie type cinematic presence, multiple cameras, and we're going to be out there until we get it done. And then once about a week or so goes by, maybe 2 weeks, once it's all edited and put together and it's going to be created into a series, it will be dropped on Survival Mastery Online. Now, if you're on the fence, I'm going to give you this year's discount code, Sean 2025. Once again, Sean 2025. That will bump it down. It'll bump your membership down, the price down by a lot. And you can enjoy all the videos that are currently on there, mine that's upcoming. And right when they're done with me, they're going to film 3 more. So you're going to have them back to back. Boom, 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 boom. The goal is to drop between 1 and 2 a month for the rest of the year. We started in October. It was a slow start just to get people out there, just to get the gates open. And those that jumped on it, now it's time to reap those benefits. And we have people who professionally install bunkers, people that do solar panel systems. It's going to be great. This is not YouTube. I keep seeing the comments from people who don't know, and I see comments from people who do know but are trying to cause problems. This is not YouTube. Most of the things we're going to start showing you in this coming year, you can't find on YouTube. And for some individuals that think they can do it all, I would like to see them go try this on YouTube. Be taken down and demonetized. Or two, they're not going to be able to do it because they lack the skills and they actually lack the knowledge and materials to actually go do it. So this is not another YouTube. Bushcraft and survival will be this much of survival mastery. It's going to encompass anything outdoors. That new commercial that just dropped, it shows kayaking on there. And it shows climbing, camping with a tent, an actual campsite. We're going to cover all aspects of the outdoors, okay? Overlanding as well. And we'll talk about overlanding here in a few minutes. Now, once again, take advantage of that discount, Sean 2025. Once again, Sean 2025. That link will be in my video description box. Click on it and get her done. Once again, I'm filming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'll go ahead and post some still shots to my Instagram, Corporals Corner on Instagram, and Corporals Corner on Facebook. That way you can see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, this is going to be good. It's the beginning, like I said, was a slow start. We got the doors open, and now it's time to get crazy and get it done. So once again, that link is in my video description box. Click on it and get her done. And yes, I've decided that I'll go ahead and bring back the cup and bottle sets for maybe one more run. And then I'm going to be done with it. I had a lot of people hit me up asking me that, could you please do that because I missed one, or, they wanted a second one or a third one for, family and friends. So I'll go ahead and do that for you. I'll let you know in the upcoming weeks when that's going to be, because I need to look at finances first and ship dates and things like that. But yes, we'll go ahead and bring these back here one more time, and I'm going to be done with it. But yeah, for you guys, because you asked me repeatedly, I'll go ahead and do that. So look forward to these in the next probably 2 or 3 weeks. I'll mention it when exactly I'll have them in stock. Now, my channel updates. And we talked about overlanding. Now, I had mentioned before taking my show on the road, and there's still confusion. Never once said I'm going to turn into an overlander, and this is going to be an overlanding channel. Never once said that. Never once said I'm quitting YouTube to go overlanding. I'm taking my show on the road. And I don't want to give away too much, because I've noticed a pattern with certain individuals. When I say I'm going to do certain things, they quickly run out there and try to do it so they can say they did it. And they do it 10% half-assed at best. And I mentioned overlanding. Now, here's what, well, let me back up here. For those that don't know what actual overlanding is, I'll tell you what overlanding is not, okay? Overlanding is not spending 2 weeks preparing for a trip, packing 500 pounds of gear and tools and 30 different sets of pliers and everything in the kitchen sink inside there, and then cruising down a paved highway or interstate to a paid campsite and camping there for the night. That is not overlanding. That is car camping, okay? And I'm willing to bet that you ask anybody in any state, they'll agree with me. That's car camping, okay? I'm gonna do some overlanding with some groups and on my own. And from that, my show will travel with me and do what I normally do as far as overnighters. Sometimes I may sleep in the vehicle. Sometimes I may not. Sometimes I might bring something that attaches to a vehicle. I don't know. Will this be every single weekend? No. It'll be once or twice a month, maybe once a month. Those that have watched my channel, you notice that where my job took me across the United States, I have videos in those states, several videos, sometimes 2 or 3 years worth of videos in those different states. We have ones in Louisiana. We have ones in New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, California, Oregon, Washington, and even over here in Ohio. So I want to get back to doing that, but do it on my terms, not go where my work takes me. Take my work with me, meaning my channel. And that's what we're going to do. Now, will I bring gear? I mentioned 500 pounds of gear. Yes, I'm going to bring gear. I'm going to bring gear that I'm going to need. And we'll discuss all this when we do it. But I just want to let you guys understand here the difference between car camping and overlanding. And if you don't believe me, I challenge you to ask somebody who actually goes on overland trips and ask them what overland is versus car camping. And I'm willing to bet you they'll tell you the same thing. And I'll even go out on a limb and actually say that I'm willing to bet that they'll tell you the same thing I've already said, that most of those individuals that pack 500 pounds of gear into the vehicle, 30 pairs of pliers, everything and the kitchen sink, to drive on a paved highway to a paid campsite, are probably the same people whose vehicle sits in their front yard for 2 weeks because it broke down due to a bad fuse, and they lack the knowledge to actually fix it. You know, my advice, save the money on the 500 pounds of gear and tools, take a quick community college course on basic car maintenance, but to each their own. So bottom line, look for videos like that. There's a lot of local folklore around here that I've noticed. I've been checking out, I've been reading up on it. Ranging from supernatural to bank heists, and believe it or not, there's plenty of gold here in Ohio. I've always been told there isn't, but there's a lot here. And I've actually talked to people and actually seen them pull it out, and I'm like, why haven't I been involved in this? So look forward to that too. Without further ado, the Etsy store is open. The Etsy store is open, and we have our standard skillets. We have the pipe nub. This one right here, carbon steel. Well, they're all carbon steel. Pipe nub, and you insert a stick. Now, someone told me that they wish the pipe nub was bent upwards so you could put a stick that angles up. We could do that, but then it's going to take away from what? Putting on a 2 or 3 foot long stick with a Y branch right here and an L7 holding it into the ground, where now they can be underneath the fire. So if I angle that up, you can't do that. That's why the pipe nub is straight, because it gives you 2 options to cook with. This is a space saver. It can go into a haversack, a backpack, or a military butt pack on the little harness. And just pull it out, put a stick in there, toss it in the woods when you're done. This is the Frontier skillet. We have my personal favorite. We have the Cowboy skillet. Exact same size, handle welded in place, and it is in an angle like that. Fire's over here, it will stay cooler, that way you can just take it off. Okay, this is a Cowboy skillet. Now, I've said it for several weeks, and I told you last week I'm gonna let it go for 2 more weeks, so this is the next week. The Frontier skillet and the Cowboy skillet are gonna be discontinued for a while to make room for something else, and I have to do it. So if you want these, get them now. And last but not least, the most famous folding skillet. Gives you the same option for a space saver. There's your handle. It's still angled upwards, just like the Cowboy skillet. You have best of both worlds. Space saver and a built-in handle. This is the folding skillet. Last but not least, we have the Campcraft Outdoors Corporals Corner skillet bag. Has a panel on the front here for a Velcro patch, preferably a Corporals Corner patch. Patches are also sold in my Etsy store. The size of this is like 7 or 8 by 14. You can put a 6 by 12 grill inside here. You can put a full-size spatula in here as well. And there's still so much room left over. All 3 of those skillets were inside here. You could probably put 4 or 5 inside here. And you have a drawstring right here. You toss it into a pack, the back of your car, wherever you choose. This is found at Campcraft Outdoors. The Etsy link and the Campcraft Outdoors link are both found in my video description box. 100 skillets just dropped. Good luck. On that note, let's go ahead and get out of here because I got to pack up because I'm filming for the next 4 days. And do yourself a favor. Survival Mastery Online. Click on that, use that code, Sean2025. Once again, Sean2025. Once we get done with the filming for the day, I'll post little teasers here and there on my Instagram page. So again, follow me, Corporals Corner on Instagram, and you can see what I'm doing, where I'm doing it at, who's involved, and then we'll go from there. But it's gonna be a good year. We got between 1 and 2 every month. They're gonna be filmed and start dropping. We're gonna max this thing out. We're done with bushcraft and survival. We have our guys for that, and we're moving on to bigger and better things. There's a whole world to conquer out there, and we're gonna go for it. So on that note, All my gear can be found in 2 places. 1, my Amazon affiliate page, and 2, my Etsy store. Both links are found inside my video description box. Now please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. As always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm gonna catch you next time. And yes, next week we have an overnighter.